There's an understanding in fighting that sometimes talent is a curse. Because some people are very talented and they just don't work as hard. You know, Khabib Nurmagomedov talks about that.
No, most of the talent people, they lazy. Most of them. I met a lot of talent people, but they all like, I don't want to say 100, but 99% they lazy.
But he's like, talented guys don't work hard enough.
No.
When you don't have talent, you have to work so hard. When you work so hard and sacrifice your time, dedicate, like sacrifice, you become more disciplined.
It's like talented guys, the problem with talented guys is they can get by early. They're like faster than people. Maybe they just have a better understanding or better coordination. Some people just, you know, we're not even. Like, people are not even in their abilities when it comes to sports. Some people are just very gifted.
Yes.
But gifted fighters in particular, there's something about it where a lot of them never realize their full potential.
No.
But most of them talent people, my opinion, is they lazy.
Because they don't develop that mental game that you're talking about. They don't have to. Because they can piece people up on the outside. They win fights easy. They stop a bunch of people in the first round. They look like a hero. But then when someone comes along that can survive that first round and then start dragging them into hell.
That's right.
And you see.
What about talent? Talent? I don't believe in talent. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
And that's what you said. When you drag a motherfucker into hell who's a demon, you're in for a long race. And they're hard. People with a talent problem who are so talented, they're hard to train. They're hard to push. If you're their coach and you're trying to get them to see that we got to get you past this talent problem, we got to get you to the point where you're into that mental zone. Okay, we got to get you way past your talent. And it's hard for coaches to take these fighters or whoever past their talent. And on the other side of that is where they gain true levels. The levels beyond talent, that's where it really is.
Right, and so, and I think your comments about talent are also dead on. It's like in any field of enterprise, there are people who are phenomenally gifted. And then if they work really hard, they're even more phenomenally gifted, right? Those are the people who break records. But that talent apart, hard work actually works. And with virtually everything. It might not make you the best at whatever it is you're pursuing, but it will certainly make you better than you are.
Effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you're not dedicated 100%, you're not gonna reach the level that you want.
Because if you're able to take a motherfucker down to the deep end, while motherfucker's just putting his toe in, feeling the water and shit, if the motherfucker's in the deep end, he's able to take you down there and he's mentally strong, it's over. It's over, man. Because they live in the deep end. They live in it, man. They thrive in it.
All about sacrifice. All about people talk about discipline, but sometimes discipline is not enough. You know, all about sacrifice.
He was like, champions are broken. We're like, huh? He's like, people look at champions and try and find something that champion has that they don't have. He's like, but it's not that at all. He's like, they lack something everyone else has, which is an off button. They just don't stop.
If you want to become the best, there is no family. If you want to spend time with your family, kids, okay, be with them. You're going to become best family man. I'm not against family people. I just say, if you want to become best in this business, you have to sacrifice. Sacrifice your time, sacrifice your health, sacrifice everything what you have. Other way, I don't know.
I believe it's the morale behind the style. I think success in fighting in life is about desire and the will.
Yeah.
How bad do you want it? Is it worth dying for? That's his true greatness, is the willingness to die. So is this thing worth greatness?
That you're gonna have to fucking suffer, man. This fucking 0.25, man, this is, man, you're gonna have to fucking suffer to go from this fat, insecure motherfucker to one of the best guys on the planet Earth. This journey is gonna take something that is gonna be incomprehensible to most people.
I say everybody wants to be a lion when there's no lions around.
You can be a lion in the company of hyenas. But when you're facing another lion, now we're gonna see what you're really working with.
Yeah.
Everybody's a soldier when there's no wars going on. But when a war happens, now we're gonna see what you made of.
And when people try to talk with me, give me like some excuse what they have to do, I'm like, I just see this guy, he can be just regular fighter, like thousands and thousands other people. Just regular fighter. He's gonna make money, he's gonna be good, but he's never gonna be champion.
The mindset of a winner, which is a winner does more than expected every single time, no matter how they feel, no matter the circumstances. A winner shows up 10x times more than the average person. A winner has these unreasonable expectations of himself. A winner knows that he's destined for greatness, and no matter how many people around him tell him to slow down, be careful, watch out, that's too risky, you don't have the genetics, the DNA, the money, the mind, the brain power for that. A winner locks onto their fucking goals and keeps going. That's what the winner does.
Then there's the athletes who train to win. They train every day, every session, so that they win on match night. And then, I remember saying to Adam's group, there are just those very few players who train to dominate. They train so hard that winning is inevitable.
Go back to the gym, work, because you have more to show. You understand? Life continue. You cannot live in the past. I'm really good on that, you understand? I learned by the years that, listen, Cristiano, let's go. Because pain, you're gonna have all the time, uncertainty and constant work, constant work, constant work. Doesn't matter what's happening, it's gonna happen in your life, you have to continue. This is the way I see the life.
You gotta fucking fight. Shit's hard. You're gonna have days where you don't wanna do anything. You're gonna have days where getting out of bed is the hardest motherfucking thing you ever did in your life. You gotta get the fuck up and you gotta get in the fucking fight. That's reality. The minute you lay down is the minute that all those demons and all that anxiety and all that stress and all that fear fucking get you. You have to keep fighting. You have to wake up and do your fucking job. Even if you have to crawl through it, you've got to get up and do it. Because the minute you lay down, that shit's got you forever, bro, and you can't get out of it.
And that work, the work you know you should be doing but aren't, is the opportunity, because that is the work that your competitors also aren't doing. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my soul, it is so easy to beat people today. They are so soft. They have no work ethic. No one can stick with anything. Everyone's distracted. They're on social media. They're counting their fucking notifications because they can't stick with shit. They can't say no.
Woody Allen told me the only way to succeed in life is you gotta show up. How many times have you heard me say that? What's the biggest advice I could give you folks? Show up. You can't stay home. You wanna be a success? You have to show up.
The point being, if you're 20s, do all of that. Work day and night.
Really?
Do as many things, learn as much as you can, fail as often as possible.
What about work-life balance in your 20s?
Fuck it. Because that's the time to put in the hard work. Your work-life balance actually comes out later.
You think somebody's gonna knock on your door and say, hey, I have this opportunity for you? It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. You have to show up. Get up in the morning, do what you gotta do, and show up. And you'll be a success. Or you'll have a shot to be a success. But you can't. What did Wayne Gretzky said a great thing. Wayne Gretzky said in a brilliant way, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Hello? Come on, guys. Take a shot.
Betray your destiny and see how long it takes you to be drowning in a storm. It'll happen immediately, and of course it will, because what's calling you to be your best is exactly the thing that's pushing you forward to manifest yourself most fully in the world. It's what you need. You run away from that, the boat's going to start to rock very, very quickly.
You're going to lose sleep. You'll doubt whether it'll work. You'll stress to make ends meet. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know for years. This is what hard feels like, and that's okay. Everything worth doing is hard, and the more worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good. It means no one else will do it. More for you.